Morgan Suszek, speech section 121-4224. It's a musical, and nothing's as amazing as a musical. I think Something Rotten had it right. My name's Morgan Suszek, I'm 37, and I've had about 25 years of theatrical production experience. I've often heard it said that musicals don't make any sense, and that it's just people bursting into song and dance for no reason. Emotional impact aside, there's so much that goes into the making of those song and dance numbers, and I really think I would be remiss not to share my knowledge on the pre-production, the rehearsals, the performances, the post-production. I believe education fosters understanding, and understanding fosters acceptance. So let's get right into it. In the pre-production stage, you're going to want to pick a show. You're going to peruse scripts, you're going to listen to soundtracks, you're going to find one that fits what you want to say and your space that you have to put it on in, and then you're going to get a team together. The roles involved in bringing a musical to life include the director, choreographer, musical director, actor, stage manager, set designer, costume designer, lighting designer, sound designer, and producers. Marguerite the Musical has it pretty much right. I mean, there's other people that will be involved, but that's going to be your core group. And in community theater, you're probably going to be wearing more than one hat when it comes to these things. But once you've got that core group together, you're going to hold auditions. You're going to want to promote those auditions in case you want people to show up, and then you're going to cast the show, and then you're going to have the first read through. Make sure you have your rights in place before you go into this. You're going to want to order scripts from everybody, and then you're going to do a read through front to back. You're going to figure out scheduling, and then you're going to get into rehearsals. Once you start rehearsals, you're also going to want to start promotion. Easily handoutable, grab and go things that you can hand out at other events. If you can get into a monthly newsletter of some kind, local newspapers, radio, they will usually help promote shows. Social media, there's so many different ways nowadays to start promoting your show. Get on it, let people know about it, because then you're going to enter the rehearsal process, and then it's a whole different ball game. The rehearsal process gives you time to consider these things before making any final decisions about casting or design choices, and gives everyone else involved with the production plenty of time to access choices, designs, and how they are responding to the way the actors are living in the world. Medium, thank you so much for that. And honestly, that's true. If somebody has to drop out of the show and they have to be recast, all of these things are going to be dealt with. If designs are clashing, every problem that you are having as a low-budget theater is going to be dealt with during this time. You're going to start blocking and staging the show, and that's where you're standing, where you're entering, things like that. You're going to start learning the music. Once you've learned the music, to some degree, you're going to start learning the choreography. Once you get the choreography down, you're going to combine everything together with the staging and the music. And then you're going to get tech involved. You're going to do costumes and makeup to figure out the characters, props that the characters are using, like the things that they're bringing on stage with them, like candles, things like that. Sets, do we have walls? Do we have moving platforms? Things like that. Lights are going to be super involved. Are there going to be colors? Are there going to be BOGOs, like little cutouts that make designs like the bat signal, or are we going to use projection backgrounds and things like that? Also, sound is going to come into play here. If you're using CDs, it's going to be a lot different than if you're using a live band. If you have microphones in a bigger space for your actors and things like that, all of that gets dealt with in rehearsals, because once you get to performances, you cannot really tweak a whole lot else. I mean, a lot of the times people are professional enough to adapt if things go wrong and things absolutely have to be changed, but for the most part, notes and everything stop once the show starts going. You've got your schedule set up that everybody has already agreed to, and sometimes it's Thursday through Sunday one weekend, sometimes it's Thursday through Sunday 2 weekends. Sometimes, like if you're on Broadway, you're performing like 7 to 8 shows a week with 2 matinees. You're not running on Monday. It's the only day of the week you're not running. Call times for musicals, you're usually coming in at least 2 hours early. You're doing warm-ups, you're getting costumes on, you're doing makeup, things like that. All hands on deck at this point. All the people that I didn't mention before, like stage hands and things like that, they're the people who are helping people get dressed and things like that, the people who are ushering people in and taking tickets, they're all involved at this point. And then If you are doing 2 weekends, the in-between is called a brush up. You go in for just one little goofy rehearsal so everybody can kind of remember their lines. But that's all during performances, all while you're promoting the show too, because you still want to be selling tickets. Once it's done though, you enter post-production and the show gets struck. It is strike. You take the set apart, you put the costumes away. It's a lot of hugging, and a lot of the times theaters will sign the wall and do like a little art piece, and then you have the cast party, and then personally you clean up as well. So the pre-production gets the song and dance started. The rehearsals get the song and dance together. The performances let you show off the song and dance, and the post-production lets you reflect and grow from an amazing, thorough experience. There really is no business like show business when it comes to determination and dedication to the craft. Thank you.